Jordan Conradson with the Gateway Pundit. I'm here with Congressman Abe Hamadeh, the new representative from Arizona. So, Congressman, you guys are about to vote on the Laken Riley Act after it went passed in the House, went to the Senate. What are the amendments on the bill that came from the Senate?
Well, right now, if you look at the Senate, it was really procedural stuff. And you see the bipartisan support that even the Senate had. You saw that some people, when they were in the House, they voted against it, and then when they went on to the Senate, they voted for it. Some of these Democrats, just because of the last Congress. But if you look at what's going on, Jordan, I'm not sure the Democrats are very serious about the securing our border or about getting justice for people like Laken Riley. I think it's all a ruse. They saw what happened on November 5th, and they want to try to capitalize on the momentum that the American people have given President Trump. If you look at 60% of Americans want deportations of all illegal immigrants, and a majority of Democrats do. So this is what's fascinating to see. I'm sure when I go vote, the vote just was called. When I go in there, I know, there's the buzzer. But when I go in there, I'm going to see some Democrats crossing over to the aisle so they can go and support this probably the first piece of legislation that President Trump's going to sign. So I think that's what we should be focused on, but we can't let our guard down because of Democrats right now. We know they're disingenuous. We know they've had years and years and years to provide justice for so many of these victims and to secure our border, and they did it. But now they see it politically advantageous for them. They're going to try to appeal to their moderate side, I guess, or to the moderate voters. But we can never forget what they did to us and what they did to our fellow citizens.
That's right. And back to what you were saying about how they don't actually care about the border. We saw that when it passed the House last time. The Democrats voted against it. Eric Swalwell came out. He said that this bill's about targeting brown people. I believe you're a brown person.
I'm a son of Syrian immigrants.
Are you targeting your fellow Americans?
It's common sense. I mean, everything President Trump, everything the America First movement stands for is common sense. I mean, my God, my first few votes in Congress were to say that men shouldn't be participating in women's sports. The fact that I have to vote on it just shows you the ridiculousness that the Democrats have moved our country. And it really is just such a small percentage of the population, but they've taken control. This is what Marxism does, and we got to be cognizant about that. But you're exactly right. Some of these Democrats, I truly think that they've lost their mind, and I don't know if it was COVID times, but hopefully they're getting to their senses, but I don't think so. I think right now they're just trying to figure out a way to take back power, and something that we can't allow them to do. We have to deliver the results for the American people, which means support President Trump and support this America First agenda all the way. Because if you look at the polling, the sentiment, everybody supports President Trump and the America First movement and the policies that come with it. The Democrats have destroyed our country, and we're here to fix it.
That's right. Before I let you go, I want to talk about one more thing. President Trump, when he was sworn into office, he laid out a bold vision for America. One of the things you and I spoke about recently was designating the cartels as foreign terrorists. He came out with an executive order, as well as numerous other ones. ICE is already arrested, and they're working on deporting over 300 illegal aliens in Trump's first day in office.
Right.
Talk more about Trump's historic border action that he's going to be taking.
I love it, and the American people love it. I've been campaigning on it for designating the cartels as a terrorist organization for a long time. He's going to activate the 1,500 troops to the border, which is, this is something that other countries do all the time. They protect their borders, and here we have these Democrats or these bureaucrats who try to say, this is not the purview of the federal government. That's the only purview right now. So if you look at securing the border, I think it's going to happen a lot quicker than people anticipate, because now there's consequences to some of their actions. But I'm so excited to see that we have to go to war against the drug cartels. If there's one war we should be fighting in the United States, it's to defend our homeland against these barbarians. Bring the fentanyl coming in from the communist Chinese. The fact they've destroyed countless cities and countless communities and countless children from the dangerous drugs that they've been pouring in, plus the human trafficking aspect of it as well. We are here to protect Americans, and unfortunately the Democrats for too long have put illegal immigrants ahead of American citizens, and that changed on Monday, on January 20th at 12 p.m., which I had the honor of being in that rotunda to see President Donald J. Trump get sworn in and inaugurated.
Yeah, what a historic day. I'm expecting we'll see it once again. Democrats putting illegal aliens over American citizens today, but thank you, Abe.
Thank you, Jordan.